The G20 Leaders Summit stashed in Johannesburg, South Africa. Leaders discussed debt reduction for low-income countries, mobilizing finance for just transition, and ensuring inclusive growth. Many leaders, as they made their speech, were asserting the consensus-driven nature of how to solve all the predicaments faced by countries, stating that unilateralism doesn't work when there's a global financial crisis, bringing in immigration and displacement due to climate catastrophe. Some of the countries in Africa have a very high debt burden, so this forum about the G20 is to find solutions on how to better act to give capacity, which should be directed to rescue African states. President Cyril Ramaphosa was making his welcoming remarks to the G20 summit and world leaders.
Today, as we open this G20 Leader Summit, South Africa is deeply aware of the profound responsibility that membership of the community of nations places upon us. We also understand the responsibility of being entrusted with the presidency of the G20. In the execution of its task as president of the G20, South Africa has, throughout the past year, through its stewardship of some 130 meetings in various parts of South Africa, in other countries on the African continent, and beyond our shores, including at the United Nations, we have sought to undertake this task with care, with dignity, and with diligence. We have sought at all times to preserve the integrity and the stature of the G20, a premier forum of international economic cooperation. From its initial focus on broad macroeconomic issues, the G20 is now engaged on matters such as trade, sustainable development, health, education, science and technology, agriculture, energy, the environment, climate change, and many others. It has therefore broadened its scope as the challenges of the peoples of the world requires that they should be addressed. As the G20 countries, we understand that progress on each and all of these issues is a necessary condition for strong, sustainable, balanced, and inclusive growth. We should not allow anything to diminish the value, the stature, and the impact of the first African G20 presidency. This G20 Leader Summit has a responsibility not to allow the integrity and the credibility of the G20 to be weakened. In fact, from this summit, we should have a sense that the G20 has been strengthened. We thank all delegations that have worked together with us in good faith to produce a worthy G20 outcome document for this historic leaders' meeting. The G20 underscores the value of the relevance of multilateralism. It recognizes that the challenges that we face can only be resolved through cooperation, collaboration, and partnership. The adoption of the declaration from the summit sends an important signal to the world that multilateralism can and does deliver. It sends a message of hope and solidarity across the world. It tells the world that as the leaders of the G20, we will keep fast to our solemn pledge to leave no person, no community, and no country behind.
President Ramaphosa stated that he is very confident that these member states will assist in bringing solutions to the problems faced by Africa in terms of financing, climate change, agriculture, and more critical developments which need the G20 members' support. Africafest TV reporting at the G20 Summit, Johannesburg.